so expensive. It was $60 last week.
Hey Dad, so are you going to buy the iPhone now?
No, petrol is so expensive now. Cannot afford anymore. Okay.
No! So we all know that oil prices can be increasing, but the question is why? I found the main reason, which is politics. For example, we take a look at the Iranian Revolution during 1979. As you can see from this graph here, after 1979, the amount of oil produced by Iran, which is one of the world's top producers, significantly dropped, and only after protests were ended that it rose. This is because during the protests and demonstrations, the oil manufacturing processes were actually disrupted, and so they couldn't sell any, and so it became a little rare for oil, and then they increased the price for there's a higher demand. And also in this graph you can see here, right after the fall of the government, the amount of oil produced significantly dropped again during 1979, which is when the protests were taking place, and it quickly rose back again to its current position. And also, governments and politics can also increase the oil price by applying taxes and levies and stuff like that. The government actually contribute to the price of oil at a certain period of time. Choose to support the right political party and the government, as a good government will affect your way of life in a positive way, and vice versa for the bad government. And also, since the government actually controls everything in the country, it's important to choose the right government so that daily necessities such as oil will not be greatly increased and your way of living will still be the same.
Well, he may be right, but here's a leaked video now from Block 225, now unavailable and blocked by the government. But I have it. Take a look.
Okay, this is vlog number 225. This is a distress vlog. I found out some really weird things going on in the government. They're basically cutting off our fuel supply. So basically they're increasing the price of fuel for our cars. I need this video to be spread around, spread to everyone. Share this to the whole world. Okay, so the thing is that the government is basically messing up with the system, messing up with our economy. So what we need now is that the government is basically just destroying our lives. Okay? Yeah, so this will most likely be my last vlog. The government guys are probably coming in right now.
With this problem, we have few solutions that can solve this problem. Although it may not be effective, just take a look.
So to start off about the current solutions to these problems, probably one of the best solutions that is quickly rising in popularity is hybrid cars. To put it simply, it relies on electricity rather than fuel, which will lessen pollution. The big reason why this idea has exploded since its initial introduction to the automobile industry is cost. People pay up to 60% lesser to charge their car in some parts of Europe compared to refueling the car. As oil prices are on the rise now, these factors appeal to a wide spectrum of people, and nowadays it is a common sight to see these hybrid cars on the road. Now I shall focus on the other solution, which is more of a large-scale effort. One of the more popular ideas is the hydropower energy. Most people probably have heard of the hydroelectric dams for a while now, and most developed and sizable countries have built a dam. The dam requires running water to generate electricity, and although the capacity of water flowing through must be constant and in large quantities, for this reason there are usually not more than 2 or 3 in a country, as this requires a large river, which is not a common sight in most developed countries that can afford the hydroelectric dam. Nevertheless, it is still popular as the amount of electricity generated is about 339 kilowatts an hour on average. It's enough to power a 42-inch television for 10 hours a day for a week.
So what are we supposed to do now? Well, here's a list of alternate transportation means. If you all went back to time and started riding horses like Zorro, there won't be a need for driving and there won't be a need for that wholesale. Bikes are more eco-friendly as well. Here's another example, because when we ride bikes we use our own energy, so we don't need to use fossil fuels. Moreover, it's faster than cars. Take a look. So this is a drag race from here to there. You can either choose to use the bike or the car.
Car! I want to take the car.
I also want to take the car. Scissors, paper, stone.
Scissors, paper, stone.
I win, I get the car. Too bad for you. Okay, so here are the rules. What? 3, 2, 1, go. Or you can also share transport with your friends, but don't get in a quarrel. Or you may end up like these two guys.
So, where to?
We're going to Suntec City, right?
I thought it's Clementi.
you get down, you get down, you get down.
You also get down, you also get down.
Okay, I open the door already.
I got one solution, you wait. Okay, quick and easy, 5 steps. 1.
Another example, back in the days when we didn't have vehicles for transportation, people had slaves. Why not we adapt this idea now? Take a look at the video.
Why you so fat? I'm not fat. Ice cream that you're fat. What ice cream?
In this modern age, we are always planning ahead. Here are a few future solutions.
Hello boys and girls, I am from the group called Not So Anonymous, and we have found out that the government has been working with fuel companies to hinder the progress of more fuel-friendly cars and equipment. Some examples are cars with zero fuel consumption, such as hydro cars or biofuel cars, and also new ways to turn manure into fuel. As you can see from the examples I have given, we could use these solutions to reduce greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, but the government will try to stop all these great solutions from happening. But you can stop them. Reduce your fuel consumption to let the government know that we are against their plans. Tell everyone about what the government is doing and our cause.
If you really have the desire to drive, here are a few solutions for you. First, you can play video games. Secondly, you can go to the arcade with all those racing simulators thing. Third, you can take your need for speed to the track. Go for real racing, go kart, whatnot. And the fourth,